welcome to Pandora's Box. Today I'll be doing the set review for Pokemon Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage is part of the Sword and Shield set, which is part of Pokemon produced by the Pokemon Company. It is in English and each booster box comes with 36 packs and each pack contains 11 cards. The total set size for this Vivid Voltage is 203 cards, 203. It was released in November 2020 and this is a product that is printed in US. The V in Virgin stands for Vision. In terms of concept, this is the fourth expansion in the Sword and Shield series. It's a combination of the Japanese Amazing Volt Tackle and Legendary Heartbeat. And this set basically has Pikachu front and center. It also contains Pokemon from the Generation Sword and Shield series. As per usual for lore, there's not much accompanying lore that is created especially for this TCG, this expansion. However, the Pokemon lore is incredibly saturated with cartoons, games, comics, and other peripherals surrounding this IP. The intention of this is to make the company shell out ridiculous amounts of money by dangling fat Pikachu in front of us. The scale, in terms of scale, the standard English set size of about 203 cards can be a little bit bigger. After opening up a few boxes, I'm left a bit wanting for more. And in terms of imagination, right, outside of the Gigantamax Pikachu, most other cards seem rather run-of-the-mill and uninspired. The I in Virgin stands for illustration. In terms of artwork, there are series staples from artists like Yuka Mori, Tomokazu Komiya, and Kodama, but it doesn't really break any boundaries, and actually I don't even think that it stretches the envelope, but the floor is really high. In terms of color, the Pokemon TCG has the best use of colors in the industry and it is even better than Magic, and this set is no exception. In terms of flavor, this set feels pretty similar to the other Sword and Shield sets that I've opened. It is uniquely Pokemon, but it is still the same Pokemon. And lastly, in terms of coherency, it feels like many different cards get the deserved exposure here, but the set just doesn't seem to gel. I felt that Battle Styles was much better in this respect, where the supporting Pokemons all seem like a martial artist of some sort. The R in Virgin stands for Realization. The card quality here is very similar to Magic. The non-foils are fine, but the foils suffer from curling even just 1 to 2 days after I pull them out of the pack. And at this point, I think that this is something that can never be rectified anymore. Flavor text-wise is, as usual, very good, very on point, and it gives a lot of character to each individual Pokemon. I never have to worry about a lack of effort when it comes to the Pokemon Company, even when the company is milling it in. Okay, I feel that they are milling it in with this Vivid Voltage, but I think that it still outdoes a lot of the other competitors in the TCG market. I think only Wizards is better. In terms of price, this is a peculiar case study as the supply was not able to meet demand at launch and the prices skyrocketed. I felt that I was price gouged even though I do not think that this was the fault of the Pokemon Company. The MSRP I think was unchanged for all I know, but it's just, people trying to scrape. And the Pokemon Company couldn't meet demand, so in terms of implementation, I'm going to give this a pass. I'm not going to give this. I'm going to give it a fail here. I would assume that this was an honest error and not a deliberate decision on the Pokemon Company's part. The G in Virgin stands for Gamble or Gacha. 70% of the value is in the Fat Pikachu, but some of the other VMAXs and the Secret Rares and Amazing Rares can hold a little bit of value, so value distribution I think is still okay. Fat Pikachu's prices went to the moon immediately after release, and even the sealed product prices also doubled, so short-term value, full marks. I admit I have some recency bias here. I just came off opening Strixhaven, which I think is one of the best TCG sets of all time. The Mystical Archives took my breath away, and my breath hasn't found its way back yet since. So, Vivid Voltage suffers somewhat because it is on the heels of Strixhaven. And it should be exciting pulling Secret Rares, but I was a bit numb from pulling the Japanese Mystical Archives from Strixhaven. So I think that it is not Pokemon's, it's not Vivid Voltage's fault here. So in terms of excitement, I'm going to give this a pass. The second I in Virgin stands for innovation. In terms of gameplay, there's no new mechanic here, so probably not. Vivid Voltage introduced another new rarity here, the Amazing Rare. And it's as if, right, the Vs and the VMAXs, the secret rares, the GX, Chinese, reverse, yada yada yada, it's not enough. Okay, it looks meh on screen, but the actual card, the actual Amazing Rare itself, the card itself is actually really, really good. So I think I can consider this as a new product, so a pass here. In terms of the intellectual property, I don't know whether the Gigantamax Pikachu count as a new IP. I'm not too sure, but I think I'll just give it a pass. And Pokemon is the king of peripherals. It has everything from ETBs to team decks to build and pedal boxes to tin boxes, and it can feel like overload sometimes, so this is definitely a huge plus here. The last criteria is N for novelty. This doesn't feel really significant in the grand scheme of things. It feels like just another run-of-the-mill expansion set from Pokemon, but with Fat Pikachu leading the charge. Pikachu is the single most recognizable Pokemon in the face of the earth. Okay, new Pokemons that come out might be fancier and more powerful, but they should always be reminded of who is actually the king right here. There's not much outside of the Fat Pikachu and some of the full art trainers that really can propel this box into being really, really iconic. But they are already, I feel that they are strong enough to carry the product as is. In terms of long-term value, Pokemon product, even sealed products, right? Pokemon products, right, only goes up. So in terms of long-term value, it's a pass, auto pass. Overall, the Pokemon company is not really pushing any boundaries when it comes to this product. So in terms of originality, this is a slight fail. After analyzing this set according to my patented Virgin criteria, it is time to review my final grade for Vivid Voltage. But before I do that, please remember to help me to like and subscribe to Pandora's Box and help me to share if you really do like my content. I post new videos daily, so please remember to check back for more content like this. I'm going to give Pokemon Vivid Voltage 3 stars. I came into Vivid Voltage with much expectations from the hype and the positive vibes from social media, but overall I felt that the artwork here does not really match up to battle styles, especially with some of the alternate arts. A very good juxtapose is the Lucario that appears on both sets. The battle styles one feels more polished with more effort put in. This is not a shot at Vivid Voltage. This is better than anything a lot of other IPs like Yugioh have to offer. It is just that it happens to share company, right, with a sea of elite products like Battle Styles and Shining Fates. So, but of course, not Champion's Path. Champion's Path is shit. Overall, Vivid Voltage is more than competent, just that it is not excellent. And this is why I gave Vivid Voltage 3 stars. This is my review for Pokemon Vivid Voltage. Do you think Vivid Voltage deserves only 3 stars? Do let me know in the comments. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel for more box openings, set reviews, top 10s, and content curated for nerds in general. See you in the next video. Bye bye!